These are two of my creations. So this is Goth, Gother, and then Gothist, which is
Show and Sell.
Hello and welcome to Show and Sell, the show that celebrates digging through other people's trash. Hello, Trash Dragons. Welcome to Show and Sell. I am Chris, Trash Dragon of the West. This is my guitar, Mr. Blankenship.
Hi, Mr. Blankenship. Happy Halloween.
Ooh, he says, Happy Halloween back. Says you should like, share, and subscribe, and that I sell on eBay and Discogs, mostly media.
And I'm Katie, and I am Trash Dragon of the South, and I sell clothing and accessories, but I'm always on the hunt for anything sparkly and spooky.
I'm Joe. I'm the Trash Dragon of the East, and I like to buy a little bit of everything and a lot of some things, depending upon what. I have an item. My item of joy will be an example of that, which I'll show you in a bit, but not quite yet, you naughty people.
Do you guys have any updates?
Well, we're still this is the third year in a row we won't have made costumes for Francis and Carmen, but the idea is still the same. Francis and Carmen, we want them to dress as Oscar the Grouch and Slimy the Worm, with Francis
like the
as
caterpillar.
Oscar. Yeah, and Carmen is the caterpillar. Yeah.
Katie, what do you got?
I have no updates.
All right.
Everything is exactly the same as the last time I was here.
I went into a coma a week ago. I could have mentioned that I'm dog sitting my friend Caroline's dog Lo, who is a dream. She's a little brown angel. And while Caroline is out showcasing her short film, Relationship to Patient, which you should all see, and I'll put in it's excellent. It's got John Benjamin in a weirdly dramatic role. And I'm a huge fan.
And also, the female lead is
Eleanor
Pienta, who is fantastic.
And the dance troupe. So let's move on to the thing that brought you joy.
The thing that brought you joy.
All right, thing that brought you joy. Joe, why don't you go?
Yeah, you teased it.
I did tease it out. But now I'm second guessing. Like, did I show these at another time or not? It's paintings.
Only one way to find out.
Okay, well, the weird paintings. So they're these weird. They are very unsettling. Like, they're all like, I got about 15 of them, and they're all like weird pastels. Here's one.
Yeah.
Here's
haunted.
So it looks pretty outsider arty.
Haunted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's two. Ooh.
No, haunted.
Well, here's one that's less haunted. It's a landscape, but it's also just like kind of a weird. It's definitely a weird like pastel landscape. And then there's also this weird creature. So these are the things that currently are bringing me the most joy. Oh, this is the way it goes. Here we go. This is the thing that brings me the most joy right now. Is these crazy.
Is that a
paintings.
gopher? Or
is it a lamb?
Like a goat or a dog?
And then there's a unicorn in the back?
Fish on its back or something? I don't know.
Oh.
It's really
I don't know
weird.
about these.
Yeah.
I could see them selling
maybe a little bit haunted, yes.
Yeah.
So sure. I'm taking them to the flea market again this weekend. So fingers crossed somebody will want them for the spookiest weekend of the flea season.
You have not shown those.
Yeah.
I would remember those. I feel like Chris would also remember those.
Yeah.
Do we know how he passed?
I don't know how he passed.
Do we know when the pictures came into his life and the timeline until when he
is he trapped in one of them? And if you figure out which one, do you win a prize?
I've got some more in my storage unit, so I'll have to look at those. So far, I haven't seen any evidence he's trapped in there.
So I will go for the thing that brought us joy. So I was walking around a bit ago with my friend Miranda, just in the neighborhood, and I found this shirt.
What? Shut up.
What are you talking about? What do you mean you were walking around the neighborhood? You found a shirt just on a tree?
Yeah, literally, I was on the roots of a tree. It was like someone threw it on, like, at a tree, and it's like I've sold these before. So, and I was just like, oh, I know that shirt. I know Jawbreaker.
That's some pretty good street meat.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
pretty
good. Like
good.
just in a like it was just I'm like, what? Oh my god! Like I recognized the shirt. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! It was just literally in my neighborhood. There wasn't a box. Like it was so like there wasn't anything else around. It was just that shirt. And I'm like, that is weird.
You should have
But
bought a lottery ticket that day.
yeah,
That's like a weird luck. Something it was there for you to find.
exactly.
Oh, that's
because
why.
I got eyes to see it. So, Katie, why don't you go?
My item of joy is, so sometimes I do trash into treasure, and I really like these sort of weird holiday sweatshirts that are embroidered and they have
Oh,
stuff.
hell yeah.
And I tend to modify them with a company that I'm starting called All Goth Children, and it is
That's awesome.
everything has been labeled. These are two of my creations. So this is goth, gother, and then gothist, which is
How do you?
So, yeah.
What are you putting on there? Are you embroidering that?
these are just like the iron-on fuzzy letters, the flocked letters,
Okay.
because I like the ones, the flocked ones from the 70s that are like they're little velvety.
Yeah.
But I have recently come to acquire a mini Cricut, which is those things that prints out the vinyl transfers, which are very cool because then you can do all sorts of things. And the flocked letters only come in like a couple of fonts.
Right.
Those, and you can buy the flocked sheets. So you can do a sheet of flocked iron on, and I can do it in any font because I really need goth to drip a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I need the drippy fonts, the Rocky Horror font. So,
Sure.
yeah.
So let us move on to the next segment, which is Unearthed Treasure.
Unearthed Treasure.
Unearthed Treasure.
Okay.
The theme is witches. Katie, what do you got for the theme of witches?
Well, going along with Joe, I also collect
Witches.
little potion bottles
Oh,
that I can find at the bins. This one had like a weird little old-timey label on it that's just nonsense words. But
okay.
But I love potion bottles. Also, weirdly, can you see that there's like sediment at the bottom that it's kind of green? Okay, this used to be filled with a green goo. It's not anymore. Why?
Oh, cork. Because corks are semi-porous, I think.
It's very strange that it has started.
Or the green goo got
and then
out.
there's just this weird, or it collapsed into itself into this hard sediment at the bottom. Anyways, it's a magic potion. I was going to show something else, but sorry, I don't know where this came from. It's been in my curio cabinet forever, so I must have gotten it at the bins in Los Angeles. But this is a Mystery Tonic 1 Minute Mysteries. I don't know. I have never opened this before. I think I got it because I thought the box was cool. I'm assuming I probably these all
hold it up to the camera a little more. Oh wow,
this is new.
Is that a tin
No, it's
box,
just a
or
little
is it
matchbox. It
is
comes
it a-
out, but look, okay, get ready. Okay, I didn't understand what this was. This is, we need to play these. These are 1 minute mysteries.
So it's a card game.
It's a card game.
Yes.
2 players have just sat down to play. Oh, that's a solution. 2 sworn enemies take to the seas during wartime, employing their respective naval. It gives you the case, the mystery, and the clues. This looks really fun, and we should maybe do this. That's all I'm going to say. This was a real unearthed treasure from my own curio cabinet because I've literally never opened the box. And okay, I just found everybody's next Friday night activity for the next year. Because how many are in? How many are in?
Friday Night Mysteries with Katie.
But there's 80. We can do it for 80 weeks.
What do you got?
So this is the Witch's Almanac. It does not tell you what day you should get married, or like it doesn't predict the
Tells you
weather.
what day you shouldn't.
I mean, it's just kind of like it feels like a pretty, standard witchy kind of stuff. Days of the week, full moon cycles, talking about stones. I feel like, I mean, this is from 2021, so it's kind of like, I feel like in the great commercialization of witch, tarot, spiritual, that element of got huge. I don't know if it's all around the country, but in LA,
yeah,
I remember going to see a comedy show where two of the comedians had the setup. So when did every woman in LA become a witch? And they have both two comedians same night did the same setup, and they both had different punchlines. But it was interesting that both of them, almost word for word, had the same.
That is really funny.
The
I
same
have
setup.
worked with a witch. Well, she calls it her witchy phase. I think that there might be some witchy phase people in LA where they go through a thing.
Sure.
She's the only person also that I've ever seen that had a tattoo on the inside of their lip.
Right.
It just feels like
you've discussed this person before.
Feels like it hurts.
Anyway, Joe, go ahead.
All right. Well, this is sort of a rehash in a way, because like this is just I've showed you the snake bones I had, and I have them in. What I do is I put them in these sort of old like these antique or pharmaceutical vials that have like are lipped, and I bought corks for them, and so I have a whole bunch. I'm running low actually. I used to have a whole mess more, but so I just use these, and I sell them sometimes, and I'll fill them up with other stuff, and I'll call it Joe's Cold Potion Supplies for the burgeoning witch. So it's simple. It's not witchy by nature. It could be pharmaceutical by nature, but realistically, I like it better to have it like as like potion supplies. Or
no, that's very fun. Anyways, you guys are seeing the first live Unearthed Treasure on air.
That is pretty amazing.
Wow.
That's awesome. Yeah, there you go.
Excellent job, everyone. Let's move on to our next segment, the Scavenger Hunt. We are back. The theme is spooky Halloween, because this will go out on Halloween Day. So we're saying hello to you on Halloween. Happy Samhain and All Souls Days as well, which are coming up. When the veil between the physical and the spiritual world become thinnest. So the rules are: it has to be under $15. It has to be thrifted. It has to be thrifted within a certain time frame. So we had to get everything in before yesterday, the 24th, which we're recording this on Friday the 25th, because we're a professional outfit who does things in advance. And
you have a month, basically.
Yeah, you basically have a month. And if you want to join in, we always put the information in the info below.
Yes.
The next scavenger hunt is going to be family.
We are family.
Yeah. So hopefully I should have done trigger warning. The next theme is family.
Trigger warning, family. However you interpret family.
I have a writers meeting every Thursday where I invite just people to co-write with me every Thursday, and this time was next to an Out of the Closet. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to just stop in there because I needed an item, because I did not have a good item. Literally the only thing I found was this, and I'm so happy with it. So as you guys know, I like to collect crew shirts from this is Spectre.
007
from the art department. 007 Spectre, the Daniel Craig. So this was like, if you were part of the crew of that movie, you were given a shirt like this if you were part of the art department. But the back of it, Dia de los Muertos. Hello, it's from the Dia de los Muertos parade that they go to in the movie Spectre.
Yeah.
Like just I love the skull with all the feathers, and I love that it's just a specialty item. And I love Dia de los Muertos as just a fun, just the iconography, the sugar skulls, the all the
Oh,
kind of
look at
spooky
you.
Halloween stuff. So who would like to go next?
Ready to be scared?
Ah!
Okay.
What is that? Is that a flashlight?
It's a flashlight, and the scariest thing about it is that it takes C batteries, so I haven't been able to test it out. C batteries.
No one. You gotta go to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree. C batteries. The cheapest C batteries you can find.
The scariest part is it takes C batteries. It's
sorry,
hilarious.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
It is pretty great. It's a real cool, it's just it's the mechanism isn't as good as it used to be.
No.
But it's also good. It's good because you pull it and it sort of locks into place, and then you pull it again.
Is the character someone we should be familiar with, or is it just a pumpkin?
Is it from Return to Oz? Is it the Scarecrow from Return to Oz?
I don't think so. It's Little Tykes. That's what the thing on his overall says.
Because that's going to terrify a child that your head kind of could open up and then reveal a shining light would be.
That's where I keep my flashlight on
cool.
heights.
I think I would love it.
That's A+.
That is very cool.
But the question is, can it beat whatever is in this box? All right. I had a lot of fun.
I don't know what's in the box.
Very far away from my house.
Do you know what's in the box, Katie, or are you
I do, but I'm building suspense because the description is on the box and it's just a bunch of words. So hold. When I was at this Goodwill, everything was overpriced. It was wildly overpriced to the point where, did I tell you the story? There was this really wonderful man walking with a friend of his, and somebody mentioned the price to him. You could tell he was a regular, and he just goes, "Oh, it's psychotic." I was like, he was on level 10 drama about the prices at the Goodwill, and he was not wrong because it was severely overpriced. I don't know, they must be having a hard time at this one, and it's kind of out in the boonies in Tennessee. So I was like, y'all are crazy. Okay. Anyways, this was $3.99, whatever was in this box, so I knew it was going to be bad. Goodwill. On the box, it says, the description, Scarecrow Halloween pumpkin friend. I was like, that could be anything. So it's so much worse than I expected. Because someone bought this. Okay. Let me try to describe him to you. This is a paper mache pumpkin with a foam ball head attached with little pipe cleaner hands and some raffia. What? Someone ordered this in this box, being like, "Oh, I need that for my centerpiece, Halloween Scarecrow Halloween pumpkin friend," and they ordered him and got this piece of trash.
So
these are stickers. His eye is coming off. Yeah, no. he's unwell. It's so cheap.
Oh my god, that's
1992.
That's incredible.
Do better.
Wow.
Do better.
That's the kind of thing you would buy on out of the back of a really shady catalog. It was just oh, here's 500 things you didn't know existed.
And here's Scarecrow Halloween pumpkin friend.
Well, it looks like it's almost like there's a pumpkin on a pumpkin. There's what is the...
Why is the Scarecrow orange?
Yeah, and why is he on top of a pumpkin? Why is he
does he have meth mouth? What's going on? Why is he in here? He can't be... You got to get out of this pumpkin. He's trapped forever. Yeah. It's scary how bad he is.
That is some dark Eddy right there.
This is the ultimate dark Eddy. And I bought this before dark Eddy. And so Scarecrow Halloween pumpkin friend is going back in this box.
Where it will remain forever.
And back to the Goodwill. for someone else to discover him for their dark Eddy, because this dark Eddy can't stay here.
Right.
He needs to go.
So I'm
Well.
just texted you guys Dave Reynolds pick for Halloween. He got it in early. There was I'm going to discuss something after you guys see this. So the name of the book is Night of the Warlock.
Did the author write the end, which is Night of the Warlock, is a modern thriller with all the cold-blooded, heart-stopping excitement of Rosemary's Baby? That's not a review.
Yeah,
that's
just
he's saying
sales. That's just
he's saying. He's
the
comparing.
Publisher's probably saying it just to like be like, well, people like Rosemary's Baby.
Also, Rosemary's Baby is about the spawn of Satan. This is about a warlock and their lover. Is that?
Well, it sounds like Rosemary's Baby is, I think, more specifically about a woman who is kind of pressured by or kind of manipulated by her husband and their satanic next door neighbors to have Satan's baby.
Sure, but when just like at first glance, it wouldn't be that this would not be the book that I would compare to Rosemary's Baby. This author's made an interesting choice.
Well, I think it's just like people using like kind of manipulating and gaslighting women for their own evil needs.
Usually, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's the whole thing. But that's pretty good. But I do want to, this is a slight controversy from last time. So Dave sent in back to school pictures last time. He actually got it in at the right time, but we recorded it early, so by the time he got it, it was kind of too late. So I thought I'd bring it up now. I will put them up here. They're very good. My instinct, the back to school ones did not beat Katie's. What did you have last time, Katie?
I still feel like they beat mine.
I
had the old calculator, but I also had, I think I got extra points because of the grapho, the line draw, the whatever it's called.
Right.
I'm going to call it spectrogram. I'm just going to make up a word. That's what it's called.
That's fine. Spectrogram. I remember that being very cool. I like these, but like,
I like these a lot. I'm telling you, my vote right now is with Joe's flashlight, hands down. Right. Flashlight, tiny jack-o'-lantern flashlight.
Yeah, my instinct is as well.
It's so good.
Yeah. It's just so bizarre.
Someone made that. They made a lot of them, Chris.
Yeah, they were like, you know what this, and it's not like if it was one thing if the flashlight was just like you turned it on and the eyes kind of acted as the flashlight, but instead it opens up because that's what happens with pumpkins. They glow from the inside and show, but this one is just like, no, it's just a flashlight. It's a very bizarre product.
No, it's so good. Did you think when you first got it that like it might be a mug with the clicker? Because like it almost could be a stein or something, right? That you're opening and then...
Oh yeah, his head could open.
It could be. I literally had no idea because it's just like, but it's also like because it's sort of like throttled, you know, by the. I mean, it could, I guess, be a. I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably retrofit it to be a mug instead.
You can,
but then I have to.
You can turn anything into a mug if you try hard enough.
You try hard enough. You too.
Just like my motto: everywhere's a bathroom if you try hard enough. Joe is this week's.
Yes, Joe is this
he's the winner, the king of Halloween. With
do you want this though, Joe? I will send this. This will get me to mail stuff.
You know what?
It's so no, you can't have Dark Eddy.
I'm
not sending you Dark Eddy. This is not right.
You cannot send Dark Eddy through the mail.
This has to go back to from whence it came.
Yeah,
I have to drive back there.
Or you have to put it back in the Taco Bell dumpster.
I could. I think this might even have to go in the Wendy's dumpster. This isn't right. This guy is not. It's so much worse than I expected. Sorry, it was so much cheaper. It's just crap.
Right.
It's like, it's crap. Okay, that's all. That's all.
Yeah. But are we at, I think we're all at 2 now, right? Is that correct?
No, Joe's at 3.
Okay. So one more.
Uh-oh.
like the next.
The next two are very important for you and me, Chris.
No, the next one. We only have. Oh no, we have November, then December. Okay, so that,
there is one more month in the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Which will be the hardest of all.
Your sex levels are here, and I need them about here, Katie.
Okay, sorry. Pardon me. Pardon me. I think that maybe we should also consider, because Christmas is big, and if we're going to do Christmas as our theme, that we get 2 months for Christmas to shop for it, because all that stuff's out now.
Sure.
At the thrift.
Like we can start if you want. Like if you want to.
So family.
So we'll do like family and then Christmas.
So we get
January, but you can start now if you want.
2 months for Christmas. Okay.
And so I think we did it. We got a scavenger hunt in. I think everyone loved it. I think we have about 6 thumbs up. Yeah, did we do it? Yay!
We did it.
All right,
we did it. Yeah, 5 stars,
8
6
pluses.
thumbs up. 8 pluses.
All right, let's sing that closing song that everyone loves. Thank you for watching Show and Sell. If you remember, hit like, share, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Everything is gonna be alright, but if you do, things are gonna be a little brighter for us. There's an algorithm controlling all of our lives. Thank you for watching Show and Sell. If you remember, ring the bell. All right, thank you for watching, everyone.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody.